All rise. Judge Van der B Court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1010, Laura versus Tower.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Whew. You all may be seated. Let's see. Ms. Laura,
Yes, ma'am.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I'm trying to get my baby back.
Okay.
I have two babies,
Okay.
and I just had another baby with my boy. He's not my boyfriend anymore, but he hit my first baby, so Houston got to take him, and I want him back because I'm not with that boyfriend anymore.
So Houston took the baby or you lost the baby?
Either way.
The scene is set as Laura steps into the courtroom, demanding the return of her child. But things aren't as simple as they seem. She claims that Houston took her child due to her ex-boyfriend's abuse. But here's where the questions begin. How does a mother just show up years later, after the child has been living with the father, and expect everything to be handed back to her? It's clear there's more to this than meets the eye. The courtroom buzzes with anticipation as the judge begins to peel back the layers of this chaotic situation.
No, it's not either way. It's you lost the baby. So did somebody intervene and take the baby away from you and
Yes,
give the baby?
ma'am. They took the baby and gave him to Houston.
Okay.
And I want him back.
Okay. And you have a new baby with your ex-boyfriend?
Not ex-boyfriend, ex-boyfriend.
So you guys are no longer together?
Correct, ma'am.
How old is this new baby?
How old's the new baby?
Yes.
Like 8 months.
And you're done with him after 8 months?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I was done with him like 10 months ago. The baby's 8 months.
Oh, okay. So before the baby was born?
Yes, ma'am.
Did he come to the birth of the child?
No, I didn't want him around.
Oh, okay. All right. So you now want to get custody back from him?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
From Houston.
Who does the baby live with?
Me.
The baby? No, my baby lives with me.
No, not your child. How many children do you all have between you?
Just one.
Just one. And the child lives with him?
Yes, ma'am.
And you want the baby back?
Yes, ma'am.
How long has the baby lived with you?
The baby? It's been living the whole time.
Oh, okay. And how old is this child?
5.
5. Oh. And you expect to get child support?
Yes, ma'am.
And the child has been living with him for almost, it's a boy or girl?
Boy.
His whole life?
Yes, ma'am. Well, when I get my baby back, I want child support, yeah. He makes way more money than I do. I want my baby back and I want child support.
I'm sorry, you have to excuse me because nothing you're saying is making sense right now.
Now the judge sharpens his questions, and you can feel the tension building. Laura talks about her ex-boyfriend, but the timeline doesn't add up. She says the baby's only 8 months old, but it seems like she was done with the boyfriend long before that. Why does she want custody back after all this time? The judge smells something fishy. This is where the cracks start to show in Laura's case. It's a classic example of someone thinking they can just walk into court and reverse years of legal decisions. But the law doesn't work that way.
You came to court to ask me to give a child back to you that was taken from you, that's 5 years old, that's pretty much lived with this man the entire time that he has been taken care of.
They took my baby away because my ex-boyfriend is an abuser and I'm not with him anymore, so I want my baby back.
Right, but the child hasn't been living with you. The child has been living with him.
Yeah, because of my ex, and I'm not with my ex anymore.
Yeah, so no, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. He would literally have to have given you the child back. And then you come in here, after you've been having the child for some time, then you come in here and say, Judge, I want this to be changed. I've been having the child this entire time. I want him to pay child support. That would be a little bit more reasonable. But what you're asking for today is very unreasonable.
Okay, well give me my baby back and then I'll come back in a while and ask for child support.
Well, I can't give you your baby back because I never took your baby, okay? Actually, nobody really took your baby. You lost your baby for your own negligence with your ex-boyfriend. That has nothing to do with me, okay? Now, fill me in over here. The baby was placed with you after the boyfriend hit the baby?
Yep.
And he's been living with you ever since then.
Yep.
You've been taking care of him. Mm-hmm. You pay for everything for the child.
Everything.
What does she do?
I visit.
She visits unsupervised.
Okay, congratulations. Financially, what does she do?
Financially?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, that's what I figured. Okay, I see what's going on here. Yeah, and I'm not a...
This is the turning point when the judge lays down the law. You lost your baby for your own negligence, he says, and the room goes quiet. Laura's shock is palpable. She's asking for custody and child support, but the reality is she's asking for a complete overhaul of the child's life without any solid foundation. Her ex has been raising the child all these years, and now suddenly she thinks it's all hers for the taking. But here's the catch. The judge isn't buying it. He sees through the chaos and makes it clear. It doesn't work like that.
You're the one that's going to pay him child support today.
What?
Yeah, you are.
He makes like 3 times as much money as I do. I have to give him my money.
It's for the child, so yes, you do. You do. But the good thing is, it's based on your income. You'll get credit for the other child that your 8-month-old, you'll get credit for that child. But yes, you are going to pay him child support. That's just the right thing to do. It's one child between the two of you, okay? And health insurance, I'm assuming you pay it.
Yes.
How much is it?
$66 a month.
$66.
I get it through my
Okay.
employer, so.
Huh?
I get it through my employer.
Okay, gotcha. And how much do you make a year?
$38,000.
38,000. So I have your gross coming out to $3,200. That brings your net to $2,648.01. Giving you credit for the other child that you have. Your child support obligation comes out to $423.69 plus the $66 you're going to reimburse him for health insurance every month. So 66 added to $463.69 is $489.69.
$489.69.
Did you need me to repeat it?
I'm asking you, $489.
Now we hear from the father, and his side of the story is crystal clear. He's been the primary caregiver since the child was taken from Laura. He pays for everything, while Laura only visits occasionally. It's hard to ignore how stable the father's role has been in the child's life. Meanwhile, Laura's financial contribution? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is a pivotal moment that flips the narrative. The father's consistency in providing and caring for the child speaks volumes, while Laura's neglect and lack of responsibility are starting to look more and more like the reason the child isn't with her.
Yeah, that's how it works. Did you really think that I was going to have him pay you child support?
No, I just wanted my baby.
Oh, okay.
And then, the bombshell. The judge turns the tables in an unexpected twist. Instead of Laura receiving child support, she's the one who's going to have to pay. Her reaction says it all. Complete shock. She thought she could just waltz in and get her child back with a nice financial payout, but the reality check hits hard. The judge is clear. She lost her right to custody because of her own actions, and now she's going to pay for it. This is a brutal wake-up call, and you can almost feel the air in the courtroom freeze.
The answer was no, so then you understand exactly why you have to pay child support. Is there anything else?
No, ma'am.
Okay, is there anything else?
Nope.
Okay, you all are dismissed.
The final ruling lands like a hammer. $489.69 a month. Laura is forced to accept her new reality, a child support bill. She's not walking out of this one with a victory, but a heavy financial burden. The judge isn't going easy on her, reminding her of the long-term consequences of her actions. There's no sympathy here. It's about accountability, and that's exactly what the judge hands down. Laura's frustration is evident, but at this point, it's too late for second chances. The ruling is fair, and the law has spoken loud and clear.